Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Mariah. In today's video, I'm actually doing something a little different. I don't even know why I say different because I don't know what my normal is, but I figured what better way for you guys to get to know me than to know the books that I have on my shelf. In my head, it just makes sense. So I figured I'd go ahead and just take you through all of the books that I have. I don't have very many, so hopefully this video won't be too long. So without further ado, let's get into it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more and future content. There's probably only one shelf that I will not show you because it's not my shelf, it's my husband's books. But we're not gonna worry about that one. The rest of them I will show you. So, The Wishing Game by Meg Schaffer, The X-Hex by Erin Sterling, Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. This is my collector's edition of Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, Lore by Alexandra Bracken, Ace of Spades by Farida Mbiaki-Ahmed. I hope that I say her name right. I am so sorry if I said it wrong. Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus, Eleanor and Park, Rainbow Rowell. Next three books are a series. One of them does not have the cover on it because I bought it secondhand. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Liba Bray, Rebel Angels, and The Sweet Far Thing. I do also have the illustrated Sherlock Holmes treasury. This is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It's the classic Alice in Wonderland story, but it's a coloring book. I will absolutely never color this book because it is too pretty the way it is. I like it black and white. Stardust by Neil Gaiman, The Green Witch, Your Complete Guide to the Natural Magic of Herbs, Flowers, Essential Oils, and More by Erin Murphy-Hiscock. This next one is a series by Sarah J. Maas. I have a couple of Sarah J. Maas books. They're not all on the same shelf though. The Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storm, Tower of Dawn, Kingdom of Ash. The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, Five Broken Blades by Maya Corland, Shadows Between Us by Tricia Levenseller, A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle Jensen. These next four books are all by the same author, which is Elizabeth Lim. This is Six Crimson Cranes and the Dragon's Promise, Unravel the Dusk, Spin the Dawn. Next ones are by Lee Bardugo, and that is Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, Ruin and Rising, Six of Crows, and Crooked Kingdom. The Poppy War by R.F. Kong, Iron Widow by Jiren J. Zhao, A Crane Among Wolves, June Her, Dragonfall by L.R. Lamb, Better Small Talk by Patrick King, Read People Like a Book, Patrick King, The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg, The Happiness Equation by Neil Pasricha, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a by Mark Manson. The next one is The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd, Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou, The Night Country by Melissa Albert, as well as The Hazel Wood by Melissa Albert, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Salt and Storm by Kendall Culper, Zodiac by Romina Russell, Lightlark by Alex Astor, Graceling by Kristen Cashore, Passenger by Alexandra Bracken, The Orchard House by Lucinda Riley, Reign of the Fallen by Sarah Glenn Marsh, The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornikich, Alice by Christina Henry, If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, Beach Read by Emily Henry, By Any Other Name, Lauren Kate, Love on the Brain by Allie Hazelwood, The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood, Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood, A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman, The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. These next three are in a series, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing. These next six books are all by Scarlett St. Clair, A Touch of Darkness, A Touch of Malice, A Touch of Chaos, A Game of Gods, A Game of Retribution, and A Game of Faith. Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin, Blood and Honey, Gods and Monsters. Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, Vow of Thieves, House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath. These are both by Sarah J. Maas. These are also in a series by Kendra Blake. 3 Dark Crowns, 2 Dark Reigns, 1 Dark Throne, Queen of Fenburn, 5 Dark Fates. The next one is a series by Alison Noel, Evermore, Blue Moon, Shadowland, Dark Flame, Night Star, and Everlasting. The next series is by far probably one of my favorite authors, Marissa Mayer, Renegades, Heartless. The next one is the Lunar Chronicles. You have Cinder, Scarlet, Press, Fairest, Winter, and Stars Above. Next one is double stacked, if you can't tell. I need another bookshelf. If He Had Been With Me by Lauren Nolan, Daughter of the Siren Queen by Tricia Levenseller, and Daughter of the Pirate King. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, Glass Sword, King's Cage, Cruel Crown, Warstorm. The Queen of Hearts by Kimmery Martin, Legendborn by Tracy Dion, Satellite by Nick Lake, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Holly Jackson, Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens, Wilder Girls by Rory Power, Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher, The Raft by S.A. Bodine, Girl in the Blue Coat by Monica Hess. These are all Jennifer Lynn Barnes books. This is The Inheritance Games, The Hawthorne Legacy, The Final Gambit, The Naturals, H2O by Virginia Bergen, and The Storm, which is the sequel. This is another series. The Selection by Kiera Cass, The Elite, The One, The Raven Boys by Maggie Steffvater, The Outlander by Gil Adamson, The Promise of Stardust by Priscilla Sibley, They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, The Martian by Andy Weir, The Girl from Everywhere by Heidi Helig, A Million Miles Away by Laura Avery, Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, Carrier of the Mark by Leah Fallon, Perfected by Kate Jarvik Burke, Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. These are also a series by Jodi Lynn Anderson, and this is The Ever After, Among the Stars, and Warrior Princess. Distant Wave by Suzanne Wayne, Mirror in the Sky by Aditi Khorana, Down with the Shine by Kate Kiris Quinn, Umberland by Wendy Spinell, 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott, That's Not What Happened by Cody Kelplinger, The Fire and Stars by Audrey Colthurst, A Million Junes by Emily Henry, Tess of the Road by Rachel Hartman, First Life by Gina Showalter, Dreamland by Robert L. Anderson, Unhooked by Lisa Maxwell, The Great Hunt by Wendy Higgins, Survive the Night by Danielle Vega, Legend by Marie Liu, All We Have Is Now by Lisa Schroeder, Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. This is actually the UK version. Magonia by Marie Headley. This is the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Obviously, I'm not going to take them all off the shelf, but I have 1 through 7. Crest of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. Assassin to the Villain by Hannah Maher. Apprentice to the Villain. These next 2 books, I do not have the first one because I bought these secondhand and they didn't have the first book, so I'm still in need of the first book. But this is The Kingdom of Copper and The Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I actually got this for $5 at the Barnes & Noble Cafe. Steeplejack by A.J. Hartley. The Cemetery of Untold Stories, Julia Alvarez. What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. And then obviously I have my TBR cart. I do have a new book, which is The Sky on Fire by Jen Lyons. But obviously you have seen my TBR reads for my fall/end of year TBR books. If you've not, I will link the video down below. The only new one in here is Little Women's, and obviously you can see that it's tabbed. It's also annotated. My friend has given this to me to read. Her and a friend did a tandem read on this, and they both tabbed and annotated it. Alright friends, that is my entire book collection. Actually going through it is crazy because I'm like, oh wow, I don't feel like I have that many books, but in reality I do. I hope maybe like this little tour kind of gave you like an insight to maybe a little bit about me and like the books that I read and like and enjoy. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mercy. You know, I really hate those commercials where they drink something, they go, ah. I'm like, you can see it in my eyes. Who actually does that? It's like the weirdest thing ever. We're just gonna slide back in here. Turn that down a little bit. I look a little too